What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, and I have great news. I am now 8,721st in line to the throne. I'm moving up. But we are back with another Disconfirmed character video here. And yes, I will provide more proof because I can't really make a video like this unless I have something to go on. So yeah, I made it the first part a couple weeks ago. I asked if you guys wanted to see a second part. There's a lot of people that actually said yes, do a second part. So here we are, second part. Let's do it. So we're going to start things off with Ryu Hayabusa. We did cover him last time we did this video, but there's been a follow-up, even more info. I'm sure a lot of us have heard about this, but we got to discuss it anyway. So the producer of the Ninja Gaiden series basically flat out came out and said, look, there's zero plans for this guy to be in Smash Bros. So, like, that ain't gonna happen, right? But if he was offered a spot, if Hayabusa was offered a spot in Smash Bros, we would definitely consider it, right? So, you know, you got this higher up that would know if his character is going to be in another game, and he's coming out and saying, yeah, there's no plans. Well, that pretty much gives the impression Hayabusa is not gonna happen. So, yeah, that one kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but, hey, I did think, personally, I thought Hayabusa would have been one of the more likely characters, but then again, look at all the more likely characters. How many of them have actually ended up in the game? Exactly. But, yeah, so Hayabusa does not look good. Pretty much, yeah, we have, like, a flat-out disconfirmation of Hayabusa in Smash Bros. So, moving on to the next character here, Freddy Fazbear. Now, this one's a little different because, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, while it has a pretty good following, a loyal fan base, this is maybe not a character that many people would think to be in Smash Bros. In the first place, right? Maybe you would think, all right, maybe along the lines of a Mii costume. But even that seems to be ruled out for a possibility because we have Freddy Fazbear's creator himself comes out with a statement, and this is from like a few months ago, and it basically says, it states that there will be no collabs this year in 2021. He just wants to focus on solo Five Nights at Freddy's projects. I mean, you can't really get more concrete than that, right? I'm not doing collabs. I mean, that goes for anything, right? That'd be a character. That could be stages. You know, that could be a spirit event. A Freddy Fazbear stage could work, but possibly, you know, random music tracks, a Mii costume. That pretty much seems to rule out all of this. And yeah, so I know Fighters Pass 2 was decided long ago, but if the Freddy Fazbear, as an example, if Freddy Fazbear was going to be, say, a Mii costume, but it yet hasn't released yet, well, the collab would have to happen this year, right? The Mii costume would still have to come out this year. And since that collab hasn't happened, well, it's not going to happen due to the words of the creator himself, right? So, yeah, Freddy, unfortunately, does not seem like this is going to be his time to get into Smash Bros. If he ever does. He could make a fun character, no doubt, but, yeah, Freddy seems like he's also put on that disconfirmation list. So, let's move on to the next character. Yes, I'm going to bring up Goku here real quick, just because, in case somebody wants a friendly reminder. Plus, I mean, it's true. He's flat out. Sakurai himself flat out said it. So, here's a tweet from Push Dustin from a few years ago. I think, yeah, around September of 2019, where Push Dustin, and he's the guy that usually translates, like, the Famitsu columns for Sakurai. So we get to know, you know, all the inner workings and all these cool details and stuff. So, Push Dustin tweets this out, and it says something along the lines of, what do I have this? Sakurai gets all sorts of requests for characters all the time. He gets people asking, hey, where's my beloved Goku? Where's my beloved Iron Man? And Sakurai pretty much says, Smash Bros. Will basically only have content from video games in them. So that pretty much rules out, I don't know, anime characters, you know, movie, you know, that, you know, we get, yeah, video game characters only, Goku, Iron Man, anybody like that, yeah. There's just a quick friendly reminder that they're probably, no, not probably, Sakurai himself told us they ain't gonna happen. So, yes, moving on to the next character here. We got Kazuma Kiryu from the Yakuza series. Now this, I actually reported on this several months ago. I think this was back in November, so a long time ago. But we have another director of a game flat out saying, no, I don't want to see my character in Smash Bros. Or no, this isn't going to happen. So what is the statement? So here it is. The Yakuza director flat out says he doesn't want to see his character in Smash Bros. Because Kazuma Kiryu, he doesn't want to see him fighting against women. And since, well, Sakurai likes to obey the wishes of, you know, the creators and the producers of characters, third party, first party as well, he likes to obey and stick to as true of a character as he can. But if, you know, the creator comes out and says, I don't want this, well then, they're pretty much off the table then, now aren't they? So, like we've seen it we've seen it with every character, right? You know, go with first party, for example. Remember Wii Fit Trainer? Back when it was first revealed for Smash Ultimate, and Sakurai had a column that said something along the lines of the Wii Fit Trainer, the designer or the creator, whatever it was, came to him and said, can you make the character feel a bit more lively? So I think he like redid the eyes for the character or something to make them seem a little bit livelier. So Sakurai adheres to all the wishes for all these characters, all these producers, all these creators of characters. So, you know, if you got somebody that's flat out saying, I don't want to see him in Smash Bros. Because of this, well, alright, they ain't going to be in Smash Bros. So, Kazuma Kiryu from the Yakuza series, unfortunately, not going to happen. So, quick touch up on Monster Hunter again. Same thing as Ryu Hayabusa. We did touch on Monster Hunter last time we did this, but again, something else has come of the situation. So when we talked about it, we did discuss the Mii costume coming back and Monster Hunter Rise releasing on Switch. Sakurai specifically name dropped Monster Hunter Rise during the Pyra Mythra presentation because of all the Mii costumes were all Capcom, and is like, oh, interesting, he name dropped that. Well, after that video came out, we also got confirmation of the Monster Hunter Spirit event, further pretty much disconfirming a Monster Hunter playable character. And again, going back to the Capcom, the Monster Hunter creator, going by his words, the series, the focus is not on the hunters themselves. The focus is on the monsters. The series focus is on the monsters. So yes, we did get some Mii costumes that came back, and yeah, it's not looking good for if you're still holding out to hope for Monster Hunter. I guess more power to you, but you know, at least hype responsibly. Never expect. I think that's the lesson. Never expect anything in Smash Bros. Because when you expect one thing, the opposite always happens. And when you expect the opposite of the thing that you're thinking of to happen, it's just something else entirely. So yeah, don't try to predict Smash Bros. But yeah, Monster Hunter. There's our quick touch up with that. We got Gordon Freeman. Supposedly, now this is a little bit more of a soft disconfirmation, but I think I could at least still include it for this video. So Gordon Freeman from the Half-Life series. Now this one, like I said, a bit more of a soft confirmation, but there was a rumor around November of 2019, so a little over a year, well, about a year and a half ago now that I think about that. So, but the the rumor stated that Gordon would be revealed in Smash Bros. At the Game Awards in 2019. Well, as we all know, Smash wasn't even at the Game Awards in 2019. We got no reveal there. So, yeah, that pretty much put a nail in the coffin for that one. And on top of that, we even had a credible leaker, Vergaben, flat out say himself on, what was that, GameFAQs, I think it was. He flat out says that Gordon leak is fake. And with him coming out saying the Gordon leak is fake, that's pretty much kind of at least signifying that he knew that Gordon Freeman wasn't going to be in Smash Bros. Again, this is still around the time of the very end of Fighters Pass 1, but at that time, all Fighters Pass 2 characters had already been settled on. They already knew who it was. So, you know, with Vergaben, this credible leaker saying, all right, no, the leak is fake, Gordon is not happening, kind of seems like, all right, Gordon's definitely not happening at all. So, okay, there we go. Gordon Freeman, Half-Life. You out the window too. And what else do we got? One more. This one again is a bit more. I even debated on if I was going to put this in the video, but I'll talk about it just very briefly. Crash and Master Chief. I don't think this is a deconfirmation whatsoever. I don't believe it, and take it from the words of this Nintendo insider himself. So, Nate the Hate, I think we all remember this from about a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, where he comes out and he says that he has this gut feeling that we will not see Crash Bandicoot or Master Chief. He said between the two, Master Chief might have the better chance, but he had the gut feeling neither of them were going to happen. But then he also comes out and says, this is pure speculation on my part. There's, this is just me assuming, because he's potentially heard of one other character that's not Crash and it's not Master Chief. But then again, it's not saying that either or could end up being the other character in the Fighter's Pass. So again, this is a very, I don't even want to say this is like a soft disconfirmation either. This is just kind of, okay, maybe it's kind of noteworthy and we'll talk about it a little bit, but believe it if you want. Again, the way Nate said it was purely in a speculatory tone, in a speculatory manner. It's on his podcast. You can go listen to it. He follows it up and go, hey, this is just me kind of guessing. That's my gut feeling, but this is by no means, any proof of either one of them not happening. So there we go. Part 2. If you want to see a part 3, I don't know if I have. Maybe I could find more, but maybe if you guys have your own disconfirmations of characters for Smash Bros. But please leave proof. Don't just say, all right, well, Capcom had a Resident Evil Spirit event, then Monster Hunter got a Mii costume. Therefore, Capcom can't get a character whatsoever. Last I checked, Capcom had so many more franchises than Resident Evil and Monster Hunter. But, if you guys have any of your own that you want to drop in the comments, feel free to. And maybe I even make a part 3, and then I will, obviously credit you for your comments. So, that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.